Mr. O'Mara's assistant. They told me to come up.
I assure you, Lieutenant, that I arrived only seconds before your men.
And you just happened to be carrying the murder weapon.
I picked the gun up off the floor because I felt the assailant might still be present.
Who let you in?
The door was open.
Listen, we got an anonymous caller with some shots fired. We find you standing over the body with the murder weapon. Sorry, it just doesn't sound kosher to me.
You said you would silence Danny once and for all.
Yes, silence him by costing him his job at the Chronicle. I came here to tell him I intended to sue him if he didn't remove what he wrote about me for the next edition.
Excuse me.
Jarvis, Aloysius Jarvis.
My name is Jessica Fletcher. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I felt it was very important that you should know that Denise and I were at the same restaurant as Mr. Easterbrook. And just after he left, Denise tried to call Mr. O'Mara, but there was no answer.
Well, just because he didn't pick up the phone doesn't mean he was dead already.
Well, I just wanted to be sure that you understood that we came straight here from the restaurant, and Mr. Easterbrook left only a few moments before we did.
There was plenty of time to kill him.
Well, forgive me, Lieutenant, but if those shots were fired as recently as that, I mean, wouldn't you have noticed a slight smell of gunpowder?
Well, it was a .22 caliber. It was small. Smell fades fast.
Well, maybe I'm confused, but if Mr. O'Mara was shot when you think that he was shot, why does his skin have that bluish look to it?
Funny. He doesn't look bluish to me. I'm sorry, lady. I've been on a double shift. I gotta book this gent before I go into a coma. Take him out.
The facts will clear me, Lieutenant, and then you're going to find yourself in a spot of trouble. And Mrs. Fletcher, I would sincerely appreciate it if you would direct your attention to Murder at the Quilting Bee, or whatever your next potboiler is going to be called, and leave my defense in more capable hands.
The guy gets paid for being insulting. My cousin Marvin spent his lifetime doing that for free.